Hey guys, welcome back to Flying in Space with Planet Head. Um, I'm getting better at this. I just forgot to turn my mic on and checked it, and now it's working. Um, if you've seen my videos in the past, I've had problems with that. Okay, so if you watched my video from yesterday, you saw somebody die faster than I think anybody could possibly die in this game, other than being blapped with a one-shot. But it did get me a little bit jazzed, so that's 2 days and 2 deaths. Uh, It did give me an epiphany for this morning. Um, Maybe I haven't had enough coffee yet and I'm not thinking straight. I am still in Amamake because I have been cheating on Eve a little bit. I'm on my best run ever in the long dark. I think I'm over like 90 days. I've killed a bear. I've killed him, and this is at the toughest level. I think it's the interloper level. I'm able to kill a bear and a moose and fought killed a bunch of wolves and stuff like that. So I'm rolling along with that. But uh, did give me a kind of a epiphany of what I can do going forward um, with William Pilgrim here, and to get more fights and to learn more PvP at a not. It's not really a cost thing. It's more of a do something similar to what I do with my character Amanda Rose out in Stain, where I can test pilot out some PvP ideas, um, but not have to overthink them. So what I was thinking was come up with. Uh, I live. Amanda Rose's character lives out in Stain, and she rats and she makes money for me. And I scavenge the stuff that's out there and make stuff out of it. And with William, what I was thinking is I could move into low sec, into faction warfare low sec, and do something similar. Now, if you've ever spent any time in Stain, it is a very scary area. You have to be careful of. But once you get out there and you live for a while, you learn the ins and outs, similar to probably low sec. Obviously, I would not want to live in Amamake if I'm wanting to live the same lifestyle where I'm killing rats, scavenging their stuff, and building ships out of it. So my thought today was to think about what my character is and plan out what I want to do. I want to keep flying some slashers for a little while. They are the tackle frigate for the Minmatar, and keep building those and getting blown up in them, but try different things. Um, and then uh, after that, maybe move on to the Rifter and the Thrasher and maybe something else, because William Pilgrim is skilled up in Minmatar. I think that's the only thing I really focused on with him. So, but he does have level 5 in both. Um, let's just check him out here. He does have level 5 in both frigate and destroyer, if I'm not mistaken. So let's check it out here. And Spaceship Command. And it should be. And then Minmatar. Minmatar. Yep, Minmatar Destroyer 5. Oh, I got Kaldari Frigate 4. Alright, well, that's alright. And Minmatar Frigate 5. I don't think I went any higher with this. I don't have Minmatar Cruiser, do I? I probably passed it there. Nope. So I can add that on later on, but this is going to take a while. And again, like I was talking about yesterday, learning the muscle memory of actually fighting. Um, what I thought today was I would go into Dotland and kind of look for some areas that I might want to set up as a home base, similar to how I am in Stain, where I've got a couple of systems that are in general area, and I fly out and I destroy battleships and battle cruisers and frigates, NPCs, and then I scavenge the parts off of them. And the parts I want to use, I keep. The parts that I don't, I melt down to make my ship hulls. And I could do a bunch of those with this and basically just focus on Minmatar for quite a while I learn the ability, the movements. So let's just jump into it here. Let's see where. I actually haven't looked up this. Now, the most important thing that I thought about was if I'm killing rats out here, I need to do it in an area that they will drop um, loot that I can use. But so I want to fight rats that actually use most likely projectile weapons, um, and then maybe missiles. But the most important thing to start off with is projectile weapons. If I can find a system that A can do that, B has production, and then C is fairly close to Minmatar space or another space where I can move onto, or because different regions, the rats will drop different items. So now, if you've used Dotland a lot, I remember for probably a year to 2 years when I used to play. Well, actually, when I used to play, I didn't even know about this with Dotland. You can obviously go into the different systems, but one thing that you can do is you go down into the all regions, the special maps area here, and rather than, just to give you an idea here, um, so I am currently in Amamake, which is in Himitar. Um, so this is the region of Himitar here with all the systems, all the stuffs right there. Um, so it would be very easy. I'm currently in Amamaki right here. I'm near Ren, so I could pick up blueprints from this area and live here. But the question is, and if you watch the last couple of videos that I've done, um, the there's a lot of action going on here. So could I actually live here, build stuff, and do things, um, and do the rat thing? So that's part of the scouting part of it, is finding not just one system, but multiple systems that might be a little bit quieter than normal, but having the rats that I'm looking for. Um, and so what I'd want to do is do it in Minmatar space, Minmatar low-sec systems. Um, so now, obviously, Amamake is a hotspot, and really, a lot of these systems. I know yesterday, I think I died in Varg. There were probably 15 kills yesterday in Agua. Um, so this is a major area, so I probably don't want to look in this area. But what about Metropolis? What about the Bleak Lands? That sort of thing. Now, um, so if I go to Devoid, if I'm not mistaken, I think that is an Amar area. It is. So the if I went here, the uh, rat droppings, the rat droppings would not be the items that I'm looking for. So that's probably not where I want to go. But I bet you it's quieter over here. Second choice would be the Bleaklands. I know are Amar. Um, again, uh, down here. So probably not what I'm shooting for. Although, and I had thought about this even before I started this little excursion into PvP land, this seemed like a interesting little area over here. It's an island set. There's actually two island sets here. You've got your faction warfare space here, and the only way into this high sec area right here is through low sec, so it's probably quieter. And it's all got all production with a little bit of research right down here. So this is a viable area to live if I was in a Mar base, but not really what I'm looking for. Um, Again, same things with, go away. We'll scroll that up. Same thing with Sync Liaison is Galente, if I'm not mistaken. Correct. And then now I could do that with the hybrid weapon since I am skilled up in Caldari, but we're going to focus on Minmatar. Maybe that's a growth area in the future. Then I've got Metropolis here, 2 entry points on either side. I'm going to check out Esner. So that is down here. So I'm betting this area is not the best, but you never know if. Notice how whenever you're traveling in here from Heimatar, from either one of these two systems, if somebody were, and this is where I think about autopiloting. Now, I never autopilot, but I will use it, set it up to fly through an area. And notice this one trip right here. So if anybody wanted to go from Heimatar to, let's say, Horror, okay, they would set their autopilot up and it would give them the direction to fly right here and then up through here and bypass these two areas right here. So um, that is an option because it's within it's. Oh, this is a Mars space though. Oh no no no. Metropolis is Minmatar, high-sec Minmatar. So there should be rats in here that are a Mar based. I'm sorry, Minmatar based. Even though it's controlled right now by a Mar, it's probably that. But so that is an option right there. Um, and then down here we've got another little area over here. Now let's say somebody were to come in here and they were trying to go to the sync liaison, they would shoot up this way, come here, and then probably here and the Avend. So this right here might be a system, but there isn't any production there. Usper might be. Um, Turner might be. Now, I think Turner, somebody was telling me, or I watched somewhere, I think that might be where all the faction stuff is going on right now. Then you've got some options up here too. So I may do some traveling around in this area over the next couple of days and seeing, look at this little island area right here and checking it out. I might do some videos on that to give you guys some ideas. Um, and uh, just to, and it's kind of fun to see me almost to die in low sec. Um, so that's what I'm going to try to do over the next couple of days is to build some ships, go do some fighting, but look for an area that I might be able to hunker down in. Because it does a couple of things. It'll help me with my PvP. Um, it'll also get me involved in the new faction warfare uprising stuff that's going on to at least see what's going on. And if something interesting is going on, I can put a video out there, that sort of thing. I'm not saying this would be a permanent home, but it would be a good spot to get started. And I can bring some blueprints out, kill some rats, build some ships, go get blown up, rinse, repeat, and learn how to do things. And I could start off with a wasp, move on again to the Rifter, and then keep building from there with low-level cheap ships. So um, that's kind of what I plan on doing here for a little bit. Now, question is, do I go with the same type of fit? Um, and what other little skills do I need to actually do this little excursion? Um, I'm actually going to make this video a little bit short uh, because I was thinking it might be helpful from if you guys have any ideas as to if you have any uh, uh, tier one uh, Rifter or set it 1,000 slasher fits. If you have those you want to send to me, I'll also maybe do a video next of looking some up on the kill board, some other options to learn. Uh, about 3 videos ago, whenever I died the first time, somebody pointed out that I hadn't used a simulation to make the ships. This is kind of that third stage. I like to just do something stupid and have some fun. If it interests me, then try a little bit more, which I did in the last video. And it really interested me. So now I'm going to move on to that. Hey, let's live this out and see what goes on. This will also give William Pilgrim a job. He's going to be doing something. And then, to be honest, later on today, I'm going to try to get back in and start playing with my role-playing character and start making a video for this week for that. I have not been able to do that a whole lot, but I am running short on coffee, so I need to pick some of that up. I need to get a good breakfast in me, and I'm going to build a shed, or keep working on my shed actually, and get some stuff done there. But I will be in and out and doing stuff. So hopefully things go well. So if you have any ideas, please just send them in the comment section, or you can message me at William Pilgrim, or you can join the Discord channel that's in the description. Um, Other than that, that's all I've got, kind of quick and short today. I hope you guys had a great weekend. Mine is kind of starting. Eagles are 5-0 still, barely won yesterday. So both my college and pro teams are 5-0. I don't think this has ever happened in my life. Um, Still a lot of work to do. Long season. But we're going to get there because I'm there for them. All right. Hey, fly safe, fly dangerously, fly however that you want. I will talk to you guys soon. Have a good one. Bye bye.